Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a pick a card reading where we take a look at the next big blessing coming into your life. Now take a moment to meditate on the cards. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Now you can choose according to the number or the pile that you're most drawn to, or the stone that's on top of each pile. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Hello to those of you who have chosen pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get started. And let's see, first and foremost, we're going to be taking a look at what the blessing is that's being planted in your life right now. So we see the energy of intuition, number 22. We see financial discipline, okay? And we see relationship change. Very interesting. So for some of you, you're going to be having a third eye activation, okay? And really becoming so much more intuitive, maybe even having your psychic powers skyrocket. We see financial discipline, number 48. So a lot of you are going to get a hold of your spending, creating budgets, saving up more money, paying off debt, or saving up for something special, that trip you've always wanted to take, a new car, a new home, taking some sort of course, something having to do with your glow up. But I see you becoming much better with managing money, and even your relationship with money changing for the better. And with also intuition here, some of you, those of you who are interested in the stock market and investing, and things like that, you're going to really be able to hone in and trust your intuition here. We also see the blessing of relationship change. So this definitely feels like a relationship getting better. Now, for some of you, that's your relationship with your higher self and trusting your intuition. For others of you, it's the relationship you have with money. And for others of you, if there's an important relationship with a friend, a family member, a lover, a partner, that relationship does seem to be changing and being brought into balance. Number 56 breaks down to a number 11. So there's this blessing of relationships coming into balance here. Now, how this blessing will first appear or show itself to you, we see the 4 of Cups coming through. So the 4 of Cups tells me this is really going to be something that comes out of nowhere. It may also come to you at a time when you're feeling a bit bored, a bit discontent. You're really not expecting this. Okay. So it's going to really shake things up, and it kind of feels like it's really coming in at the perfect time. Now, the main blessing itself, what's going to arrive in fullness, we have the 8 of Swords. So we also see here that this is something, one, that you're not going to see coming. But I also see, well, look at this bird coming out of the cage. This blessing is going to be something that's freeing you up from this boredom and this discontent. It's something that's going to help you get out of a rut. It's a blessing that's going to help you see clearly, help you get out of a static way of being, a static lifestyle, a static relationship. It's going to bring you freedom. I mean, the blessing here is freedom. And for some of you, it's financial freedom. Some of you, it's just being more free within your relationship. Some of you, it may be also helping you leave a particular connection or situation that was making you feel tied down or making you feel stuck. All right. But for a lot of you, I see it's actually freedom from, from being on the same track, feeling like a hamster on the wheel, freedom from this Four of Cups energy, boredom and discontent. So what you're meant to learn or embody from receiving this is the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Now, Virgo energy here is wisdom. So it's interesting. It's like there's a really strong indication of like freeing yourself from a karmic cycle. It's trusting your intuition. It's learning lessons from the past and really sourcing your wisdom from those lessons that you've learned. And this blessing is going to not only give you wisdom, but it's going to give you independence. I also feel like this is a blessing that's going to help you really step on to the next timeline where you truly feel self-reliant, you feel independent, you feel sure of yourself, you know whom or what you can allow into your life. You're not going to be giving just anyone or anything access to you any longer. So I also see like with this blessing coming towards you, that it's going to not only give you strength, but it's going to help you set boundaries. And I do feel like it's going to bring a major lifestyle change where you see what's really, truly important, what's really, truly in alignment with you, what's good for you, and that which isn't good for you just won't have space any longer in your life. And we're taking a look at how this blessing will influence other areas of your life. And we see the Wheel of Fortune. So we're seeing here as well that this is going to bring you great fortune. Some of you, again, your intuition is going to be so high. It's going to be so spot on that it's going to allow you to make financial decisions that bring you a lot of money, a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance. I see that with this Wheel of Fortune energy as well. That this is a blessing that really helps you set boundaries, but get the ball rolling. It's going to get you out of a rut here is what I'm seeing. And it may even just give you that financial freedom, that emotional freedom, that spiritual freedom to really truly walk your path independently. But that doesn't mean that you're not necessarily going to be connected to others. It's going to allow you to get out of an energy of lack. But I also feel like it's going to open up so much more possibilities for you. It's going to give you more options or make you feel or recognize that you have more options. So you don't have to choose just the person or the job or the situation or the home or the car that's necessary, right? But you're going to be able to choose the person, the job, the home, the car that you really truly want. So I get this freedom and I get this independence. And with the Five of Pentacles here, I feel very strongly it's going to bring you or get you out of an energy of lack. And I feel like it's going to really, really, truly allow you to leave behind that which truly just isn't in alignment with you any longer. Wow. So for a lot of you, it may be a great lump sum of money, but it's abundance in so many different forms. And it's something that you definitely don't see coming, and it's going to be a game changer. It's giving you that independence as well. All right. So we have advice for you. We see the rainbow. So connect to spirit and nature. Okay, so a lot of you may be receiving some powerful downloads here when you're grounding or when you're out in nature. I'm seeing someone walking through trees or walking through a park. but getting really grounded. And I love this rainbow because to me, it's like this cleansing energy. And your intuition, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, both are going to be really open and to receive the messages and the guidance that you need to take the next steps and how to invest this energy and this lump sum of money, how to invest correctly. Spirit's also saying develop mental clarity. So there's that third eye chakra, that crown chakra coming through. So it may be really important for you as well to focus on these areas. But I also think that this blessing is going to help you get grounded, not only in your strength and your power and your beliefs, but also it's going to help you get out of that energy of brain fog. It's going to help you it's going to help you see the bigger picture. And we see awaken your empathy. Oh, beautiful with that turquoise. Some of you may want to work with like turquoise, wearing it as a necklace, as rings, as bracelets. But I also see awaken your empathy. I also feel with this blessing coming your way, this freedom, this abundance, this clarity, it's going to allow you to also really help others. All right. Let's see what other areas of your life are going to be affected. So we see forgiveness. So we did see that this blessing may bring you this relationship change. So that's forgiving yourself first and foremost. Maybe forgiving another so that you can move forward. Again, this blessing is going to bring healing to certain relationships. And again, your own relationship with your higher self, possibly your relationship with money or a family member or a lover or a friend. And we see religion and spirituality. Beautiful. I love that because I also feel like this is just going to deeply connect you to your true beliefs and to your faith. Because this is something that you've been waiting for. This is something that changes your life. This is a major up-leveling. This is so much abundance coming your way. All right, so let's see if there's any angel numbers or affirmations that may be helpful to you. So we see number 6, I am nurturing. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. See, that's that hermit energy. And for some of you, if you've been struggling to care for your family, or you've been wishing that you had more freedom, financial freedom, or time in your schedule to help people, help animals, help your family members, your friends, your partner, this blessing coming in is going to free you up to do that. It's going to allow you to give back. It's going to allow you to not only nurture yourself, but the people around you as well. So for a lot of you, there's really powerful financial abundance, a lot of financial abundance coming your way. But again, abundance in so many different forms, because I also see you having time. And I also see you being much more grounded and much more at ease and really trusting yourself and knowing that you've worked really hard to get to this place. And this is like karmic justice. These are karmic rewards that are not only good for you, but good for your people. And we see 1010 coming through. So pay attention to this number sequence. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. So it does feel like this is something that you've really been patiently waiting for. Okay. Now, finally, we're going to take a look at if there are any, spirit guides, angels, passed on loved ones, ascended masters that are helping you and guiding you with this blessing. And we see Joan of Arc. What a powerhouse here. The voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. I love Joan of Arc coming through here for you because I feel this blessing is going to help you, again, step into your power. You're going to be able to speak your truth and not really give a damn about what anybody else thinks or feels, because you're going to be grounded in your power, trusting what you've been through, knowing this is what you deserve, and seeing your path forward. But I also feel that for a lot of you, it's also going to give you this power and this confidence to heal situations with others that maybe you thought were never going to be possible. So again, with exes, with family members, with friends that you've had a falling out with, but without over apologizing, without, making any sort of moral concessions is what I'm getting. But really being able to speak your truth. And I get a really strong activation here with this blessing in your throat chakra. And we also see the third eye and the crown chakra. So really the upper chakras being activated. And overall, Joan of Arc is like one of the ultimate spiritual warriors here, fighting to help and guide you and protect you here. So I feel this is going to be life-changing, pile number 1. All right. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Sending you love and light. Take care. Welcome in, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is your next major blessing. And we're going to start off with what blessing is being planted in your life right now. Okay, so we have creativity. All right, we have teaching and learning. Ooh. All right, and creativity number 3, teaching and learning number 57, and we have synchronicity. Ooh. So I feel for pile number 2, I feel like you are stepping into your power as teachers, but you're becoming teachers by the way that you're acting. So your actions are going to be teaching and inspiring others. I also feel with creativity, for a lot of you, the blessing here that's being planted is you being able to create something that you've always known that you wanted to. So again, this could be starting a business. This could be creating a masterpiece when it comes to music or it comes to art or, a screenplay or a play or something like that. But something here that that you've always really wanted to create. And I see that this blessing is going to be, by you acting on it, is going to inspire others. Again, that could be something that skyrockets you to fame or making you very well known. But I also feel like with synchronicity, I feel like it's something that you've always been called to do. And you've also been, or you will be receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities that now is the time to start. The chakra that's coming through the strongest here is the solar plexus, but creativity is also our, sacral chakra. So you may have an activation there with those 2 chakras in particular. Okay, so let's take a look at the blessing that's being planted in your life right now is the Ace of Cups. So there's that beautiful energy of creativity, inspiration. This is following your passion. This is following your heart. And for a lot of you, it is something very tangible, like you painting or creating music. But it may be, just following your heart and creating the business that you wanted. For some of you, it may be starting a spiritually based business, a YouTube channel, a brick and mortar business, whatever it might be. But there's definitely passion here. And this is definitely a true blessing. So how this blessing will first appear to you, we see the 10 of Swords. Wow. So this blessing is going to come, it's a blessing in disguise is what I'm seeing. So for some of you, it may be, for example, you get let go of from your job and it frees up that time for you to focus, to create. It may come from some sort of painful ending that really brings into focus, for those of you that selected pile number 2, it really brings you into focus, brings into focus for you what you want to do. Some of you, it may be fueled by pain, or it may be fueled by trauma. It may be fueled by mourning, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. I mean, I do feel like this blessing first appears at a very difficult time or after some sort of painful ending for you. Now, the main blessing itself, or what will arrive in fullness, we see the King of Swords. I love this because some of you, it will be a message, an offer. But the King of Swords is telling me that this blessing is going to unblock your throat chakra. So it's going to allow you to fully and completely express yourself the way that you've always wanted to, and have people see you very clearly for who you are. And that may be something that has been lacking for you for quite some time. Oh, I love that. I love this King of Swords. What you're meant to learn or embody from receiving this blessing, we have the Four of Pentacles. Oh, I love this because I feel like what you're meant to learn or what you're meant to embody is stability. That although this may come from an unstable place, from some sort of painful ending, it's your creativity that's going to create stability within your life, and on many different levels. So for many of you, it may give you the financial stability that you've always been looking for. You know, your own business that thrives, that provides for you, provides for your family. It may give you that emotional stability because now you have this creative outlet where you can really be seen and heard for who you truly are. Oh, I love that energy here for you. I also think for a lot of you, there is financial abundance attached to this blessing for you. And it may allow you to save. It may allow you to save up for that house you've wanted to buy, that new car, or just, help you not worry about, where money is coming from next, or allow you to invest in other things, giving you a really strong base is what I'm getting. And how this blessing will influence other areas of your life, we see the Five of Swords. Now, for some of you, I do have to give you a little bit of a warning. Some people may be triggered by this, okay? So I want you to be aware of that. Some people may be triggered by you getting what you want, by you fully expressing yourself. And a lot of times that's going to come from envy, or that's going to come from an energy of lack within them. But I do think that receiving this blessing, and I'm also seeing you really being like the phoenix rising from the ashes here. So again, this could be you getting fired from a job, or being let go of a job, or leaving a job that you hate and getting your dream job here. But there will be people that are triggered by that. But I also think that this blessing is going to really help you step into your power to not only know what works for you, what doesn't work for you, but also be unapologetic about going after what you want, knowing that you deserve what it is that you want. All right, let's see what other advice we have from Spirit. Enjoy clear hearing. So some of you, there will be some sort of activation that brings you clairaudience. So you may be receiving special messages through music, or, hearing, certain, phrases, or getting messages, hearing messages here. Also, I'm seeing the color purple, the color mauve coming through. But I also feel like you're going to be fully, this is a blessing where you get to fully express yourself. But it's also going to allow you to be in a place of power where you don't always have to be the one talking, but where you're actually listening. You're listening more. You're hearing people more. And again, some of you, this really might have to do with becoming a teacher, being a teacher in some way, shape, or form, and being that much more connected to your pupils or to your students, to your family members, to your audience, to your clients. We see nourish your body and soul. So I also see this being a blessing that's going to allow you to, again, get what you want. So it's going to give you that stability to indulge yourself from time to time and not feel guilty. Indulge yourself on the things that do nourish your body and your soul. And I feel like this blessing itself and this thing that you're creating, although it may be triggering for others, is going to be extremely nourishing for you. So this is you really truly stepping onto your true path and purpose and becoming simultaneously a teacher to others, but a student on this new path. Beautiful. And we see brilliance, discover your sparkle. Yeah. Some of you, I can't help but think that for some of you, you will be receiving like fame and fortune here. Okay. And I mean, it may not be like you'll be the most famous person on earth, but there's your creative expression or what it is that you create here not only gives you stability, but it comes from the heart and it's going to really affect other people, but it's going to put you in the spotlight. Okay. And it's going to activate something within you that I don't think people have seen for years or have ever seen. This light in your eyes, you following your passions, your dreams, and being successful at it. Wow. All right, let's take a look at angel numbers here and my messages for you. So I am awakening. So pay attention to 1111 coming through. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. Yes, and that is this message, pile number 2. This is you having this, following your heart, creative expression, being in alignment, waking up to who you truly are. But Spirit's also sending helpers to you. So that could be people that want to invest in you. It could be teachers, students, clients, because you're completely in alignment. And number 26, I am tactful. So you have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. And whatever this is you are doing, your work here, what you're creating is going to benefit others as well as yourself. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions that meet their needs. I love that confirmation here for you, pile number 2. What you are creating, again, is this symbiotic relationship of teacher and student, right? You having what other people need, but then you also learning and growing and being nourished by this as well. I love this. I feel like you're going to be such an inspiration here to others. And again, for a lot of you, I do think you're going to get recognition, reward, fame even. So Spirit, what else we need to know here? Spirit saying, be true to you. Wow, I love that. And look at that, the King of Swords. Be true to yourself. Be in alignment. And for some of you, new exercise program. Okay. So for some of you, there's going to be a physical glow up here attached to this. For those of you where this is more financial in nature or you're creating your own business or what have you, just remember the importance and how connected our physical body is also with our success. Okay. So a lot of times people who are very successful are also, going to the gym or very focused on their health and their wellness, making that a priority as well so that they can, have the energy and be and feel like the best version of themselves. And for others of you, this is just a side message to, just make sure that you are taking good care of your health. Now, let's finish up this message with a guide. Who's coming in to guide you and help you, and what's their message? So we see Serapis Bay, ascension. Ooh. All right. Move into your true self. Look at that. 2 different decks and that beautiful King of Swords. Be true to you. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And I definitely see that. I see you rising above the darkness. I see you stepping onto a new timeline. I see you being much more abundant, getting reward and recognition, but also being able to nourish yourself, body, mind, spirit, and making a huge impact on other people's lives as well. All right, pile number 2, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care. Hello and welcome in to those of you who chose pile number 3. We're going to be taking a look at what is your next big blessing coming your way. And we're going to take a look at first what this blessing is. All right, so we see individuality, number 11. We see surrender, number 91. Okay. And we see abundance, number 88. All right, so I love that energy of abundance and individuality, because I do feel for some of you, this is you being independent, being able to branch out on your own. And that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Now that could be creating, or starting a business or becoming, a contract worker. But with this surrender energy, I love this because it's also about really trusting in the divine plan. This is something that is really, truly meant for you, pile number 3. So we're going to take a look at what blessing is being planted in your life right now. What is this blessing? And we see the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is financial abundance. It's also, she's also someone who she looks good. She takes good care of herself. She takes good care of her house, her home, her family, her finances. So this is someone who's extremely financially stable. She has a reserve, a nest egg. Okay, so if you're not there right now, you are going to get there. This blessing is and has already been planted. Some of you are working towards this. Now, for others of you, this can also have to do with your health. So this could be a healing, or it could be some type of glow up. And for others of you, I'm getting a strong energy here of like fertility here with this Queen of Pentacles. So it could be starting a family. Okay. But really it's planting that seed. This seed has already been planted. Surrender and trust in the divine plan. Now, how this blessing will first appear or show itself to you, we see the 9 of Swords. Interesting. So some of you, this blessing may come at the time of a full moon, particularly a full moon in an air sign. Okay, so that could be a full moon in Libra, in Gemini, or Aquarius. So I feel like it may be this blessing coming into, most likely the next full moon in an air sign is going to be the full moon in Gemini, probably in or by December is what I'm getting. But for others of you, I feel like this blessing is going to first show itself to you, possibly in the dream state, in a dream. So some of you may dream of a pregnancy and then it appears. For others of you, you may dream about starting this business, or you may dream of having, being healthy or having the body you want or what have you. The 9 of Swords also indicates too that this could come out. This blessing may first appear to you, pile number 3, when you are going through a bit of turmoil as well. So it could be a stressful event, but that gives you that clarity, that aha moment. The main blessing itself, wow, we see Temperance energy. So something very strong. A lot of you, this is going to be or come to fruition with that full moon in Gemini during Sagittarius season coming up. So by the end of the year. But this temperance energy is telling me that this is going to bring you balance. And some of you, it's, that abundance that's going to allow you to balance your life, have a work-life balance, having a little nest egg in the bank, not having to be worried about money all the time. Others of you, it's going to bring you emotional balance because you feel grounded, you feel stable, you feel safe. And for a lot of you, I'm also getting that this is going to be some sort of physical healing. Now, it could be emotional as well, but I do feel some of you, there's healing here is what I'm hearing. There's healing here for you. So those of you that may be, that may be struggling with an illness or recovering from an accident, an illness, an injury, that there will be full recovery here, or there's deep healing. I also feel that you may be getting signs and synchronicities with feathers, angel wings, feathers. You're very supported, very guided by your angels here. Some of you, this could be, for those of you where this is a healing journey for you, there may be a healer on their way, or you may, get that appointment with that, specialist you've been waiting for, or it could be an energy worker or a particular doctor or something like that. And it could be somebody also very random coming into your life, but there's a healer on their way to many of you. Some of you too, this is self-healing. So you really, really locking in on a self-healing journey and achieving the results that you want. Some of you will be healing your relationship with money, with that abundance energy. Some of you really working through energy of self-doubt about whether or not you can break out on your own and do this on your own. There's a divine plan here. What you're meant to learn or embody from receiving this is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like what you're meant to learn or what you're meant to embody is romanticizing your life again. The Knight of Cups is dedication. The Knight of Cups is dreaming your world into being. The Knight of Cups is saying, again, I have this particular dream and I'm going to go for it. If I dedicate myself to it, it will come true. I will achieve the results that I want. But I also feel like it's going to allow you to romanticize your life again. So not just be in that energy of need or working in an energy or from an energy of lack, but saying, this is what I really want. This, my life would be beautiful if I had this or if I was this, and working towards that. Again, I just hear romanticizing your life, but also being dedicated and moving forward with what it is that you want, even when others doubt you. And how this blessing will influence other areas of your life. We see the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles here, I feel like this blessing coming to you, pile number 3, is going to bring you balance in all areas of your life. So again, you'll be able to romanticize your life again. There's this beautiful energy of a healing and abundance. And then also this deep energy, deep knowing of self-trust, base chakra energy. And so it's like anything you do, you'll be in this beautiful state of balance and harmony. And that's what you're going to be really prioritizing. And that's what this blessing's going to affect you in so many different ways. Messages, advice, and guidance for pile number 3. We see Sapphire, regenerate your body. So this is a very strong healing message For a lot of you, there's physical healing is your blessing. But for others of you, this is you starting a new, health and wellness routine, having that glow up that you've always wanted. And again, being able to romanticize your life, feeling like the best version of yourself. We see lilac, strengthen your faith. So trusting that there's a divine plan, that this has always been part of the plan, that this healing journey here that you're on is going to bring you abundance. But it's also this individuality branching out on your own, knowing that you've done it more or less by yourself. Yes, with help of angels and guides and possibly someone else here as well. But it's going to renew and restore and strengthen your faith, not only in yourself, but on, in God and the universe and spirit. And we see yellow, purify your body. Some of you, there's a very deep healing. There's a very deep healing. Some of you, this could be going into remission. Okay, for those of you that may have had or have a cancer diagnosis. Some of you, I'm also getting that there may be, if there have been difficulties in you or your partner having children or getting pregnant, that there will be another opportunity here. There will be a blessing here. But regardless of what this actually is, and for some of you, it may be a spiritually based business that you're starting. It may also be like a health and wellness business that you're starting for some of you, but it doesn't have to be any of those things. But regenerate your body, purify your body. I'm getting really strong lower chakras, solar plexus, sacral, and base chakra energy. That there's this blessing is bringing you physical health, wealth, vitality, purification, healing. And really helping you drop into this place of self-confidence. It's just it's this healthy energy coming towards you. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have 55, so expect some big changes here. Pile number 3. I am evolving. Substantial change in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. How perfect is that? A lot of you, this is such a major glow up for you. Others of you, it's a major healing. For others of you, it's fertility, but it's also you creating substantial change, starting your own business. And we see number 27, I am expressive. So your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. So again, I feel there's this beautiful energy here of like what you do here, this healing, this glow up, you starting your own business, calling in this abundance, this purification, being able to romanticize your life again is going to wildly inspire people here. And it's going to also allow you to help others where maybe you weren't able to do so in the past. Okay. We also have leaving and we have seeking and finding. So some of you will be traveling. Some of you, I feel like this is just you stepping onto a new timeline, leaving behind what is outdated, what doesn't work for you any longer, seeking and finding the abundance, the happiness, the confidence that you've been looking for. Wow, pile number 3. All right. And let's see who's guiding you here with this blessing. We have Radha, soul flame. Oh, she's one of my favorites. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. So such a major theme of healing for you, pile number 3. Rediscovering a lost part of yourself, stepping into your individuality, calling in abundance, and experiencing harmony and healing. This is a major blessing. This is something you've wanted for a long time. This is something you've worked hard for, and your angels and your guides are bringing it to you. All right, pile number 3, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.